Oh, Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Prof. So, on this occasion, I would like to present my summary of my article. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Gede Gandhi Prataputra with the student number 23120211180. And so, let's go to the presentation. So, the article that I'm going to use is with the title of The Role of Virtual Reality in Enhancing Experiential Learning, a comparative study of traditional and immersive learning. This article, researched by Ibnu Fitrianto from STIT Madani, Yogyakarta, Indonesia, and Ali Saif from the University of Sabah region, Yemen, published in 2024. So, why the researchers research this problem or article is because in this era, they think that in this era, VR is more affordable and can make learning better and more exciting. The writer want to see if using VR in the classroom can help students understand lesson more is easier and also enjoy learning more than with the old school method like books and lectures. Next. Next, we have the brief summary of this article. So, this study explored how virtual reality (VR) can improve experiential learning by increasing student engagement, participation, and understanding. So, this study aimed to understand how integrating VR into learning can affect student interest and enthusiasm by looking on their engagement and also comprehension throughout the learning process. The study have methodology of descriptive qualitative approach that use of three instruments. First by depth interview, and second is participatory observation, and the third is document analysis. So the data were gathered through in-depth interview and participatory observation. This method allowed the researcher to capture first-hand account and behavior of student and teacher engaging with both traditional and VR-based learning environment. The study involved participants from educational institutions equipped with VR technology. The selection focused on environments where both traditional and immersive learning methods were implemented, enabling a comparative analysis. And the collected data were analyzed thematically to identify the pattern and the theme related to the effectiveness of VR in experiential learning. This analysis aimed to uncover insight into how VR influenced student engagement, understanding, and overall learning experience compared to the traditional method. This study also compare VR-based learning and also traditional classroom, the highlighting both the benefit and challenge. So in conclusion, this study underlined the potential of integrating VR in the educational context to enhance and fulfill the learning outcomes. Next, we're going to talk about the interesting topic from the study. So in this study, it offered a lot of insight of the outcomes by integrating VR in the educational context. But one that intrigued me the most in this study is the implementation of VR that can enhance experiential learning through immersive and role-play simulation. So, in this study, it is stated that VR can be used in various subjects and also can provide a uniqueness in the form of immersive and interactive learning. For example, it can be used in language education, where it can create an interactive role-play simulation that can improve the student speaking skill and also listening skill in a more natural and contextual way compared to the traditional method. Next, we have my question from this study. So while it has been frequently stated that the use of VR in learning environment can have a highly positive impact, such as increasing student engagement, motivation, and contextual understanding, we as a teacher must also consider the classroom reality. By using VR, it can also make students overly stimulated and distracted due to the immersive nature of VR. With this problem, as a teacher, we should have the capability to manage the classroom. So, by that point, I have a question in the study of how can VR be practically implemented in the classroom while addressing the potential challenge such as student distraction and classroom management. Next is how this study will affect my teaching practice. It will encourage me as a teacher to move beyond traditional and adopt more into interactive learning by using VR, by integrating VR in the learning environment. By using VR, I can present a lesson in more engaging and immersive way, which can help students better understand complex concepts. This study makes me realize that the importance of being open to new technologies and continuously developing my skills to create a more effective and engaging classroom environment. So that's all about my summary of my article that I choose. So thank you for the attention and goodbye.